Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. And there's a right hand by Andre Bishop, and another. That's a good sign. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guy's going to be more consistent? How do you define it?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
Now hugging on the inside. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Let's go.
Halfway through this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Bishop's putting forth a little boom, boom, boom. A three-punch combination scoring. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. What an impact that left hand just made by Stewart. Excellent uppercut by Reggie Stewart. Andre Bishop's right hand scores well that time. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. For those of you who question Andre Bishop's broken right hand, here's a good example of how he feels about it. He's throwing it. Nice work with the overhand right.
That's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy. Good job.
Back and forth exchange.
Nice, nice. Stay away from the inside, baby.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Left to the body. He engages in the clinch.
Keep working that jab, baby. Good job.
Stewart's left working well that time. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Really solid left hand by Andre Bishop. That's exactly what his corner wants him to do. Big shot. The right came clean. Look at that. Smart veteran move. Hurt, so you hug.
Exactly what the doctor ordered.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Andre Bishop. Round number 3 is underway. Stewart's legs are the big question mark here, Teddy. He was battered at the end of that last round.
Yeah, and that's the question in his head. Are they still under? Before he goes out there with any confidence, believe me, I know how fighters think. He's going to take a couple steps, and he's going to test them. Are they there? That's what he's thinking. Are my legs there?
I hope Reggie Stewart didn't think Andre Bishop wasn't going to throw that right hand. He has no qualms about letting it go. Good headshot by Andre Bishop. That's a damaging blow. Bishop's making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when. That's a clean shot, able to get in. Solid. Oh, that got him. That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There is no doubt that Andre Bishop's right hand is perfectly fine. An impressive knockout victory with that right mitt. He takes care of Reggie.
Isaac, which Bishop brother hits harder?
Which Bishop brother hits harder? That's your question? I get these people. Well, neither one of them can punch like me. I can guarantee you that. But between the two of them, well, I'd say little Andre hits harder. I mean, the jailbird's washed up now. I mean, he was a genuine contender. But the big baby, well, the big baby has always been a pretender.
The heavyweight career of Andre Bishop tries to move forward. Cooper catches Bishop clean. And oh no, there's blood over the right eye. Andre Bishop is now in a tough spot.
Well, his cornerman's going to have to take care of it. The cutman's going to have to stop that bleed. But that has to serve as a warning of things to come. Be aware now. Be better.
Teddy, you see that cut right there? When you're in a spot like that, do you tell your charge, hey, go after it, worsen that cut?
No, actually I don't, because obviously he did something right to open it up to begin with. Just keep doing those things right, setting it up. If you look for only that, you forget the things that got you there.
Andre Bishop moving now well against Cooper. In a matchup like this, Teddy, with a power puncher against a fast fighter, who has the advantage the longer the fight goes on?
Well, almost always it's going to be the power guy because he's not going at a fast rate. He's saving himself. He's placing his punches. The quick guy, he's letting it all go.
Fine looking right hand by Andre Bishop. Good jab by Cooper. The trainer of Andre Bishop was talking about the fact that, hey, this is a different beast fighting in the heavyweight division. He wants him to block some of these big blows. Blocks away that headshot. Bishop now utilizing that jab against Cooper. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Dwight Cooper has a real big chance here. He has a very attractive target in the form of that cut over Andre Bishop's right eye. It's starting to bleed badly.
Now we're going to see a part of this fight that we've never seen before. You know, he's been tested in other ways. We know he has a pretty good chin. He's handled certain kinds of adversity, but he's never been cut before. Now we're going to see whether or not he panics. Does he handle this moment?
Bishop able to land solidly against Cooper.
Forward.
Commits to the straight right. Cooper's got to be really careful here, Teddy. That eye has gotten to a point where this fight could be stopped at any time.
Well, the key is that it's above the eye, so of course it's impairing the vision. The blood, when it trickles down.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want a fighter on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot. Keep working the body.
One thing for the corner of Andre Bishop to tend to that cut between rounds, but Bishop himself has to protect it, and he's doing a good job of blocking punches that are targeting it from Cooper.
Get out of the way from those punches, man. Move your head.
There's Cooper putting out that jab. You can see the trouble that Bishop has had with it. Nice strike after catching one by Andre Bishop. 10 seconds to go in this round. Cooper's ruined with that punch right there. Good productive round by Andre Bishop. He really nailed his opponent solid there, and he's getting some high praise from trainer Gus Carisi.
Well, he's getting praised. That's the first thing, is pick him up a little bit mentally. Now he's going to be told something technical, too. I'm sure he's going to tell him, hey, the guy's hurt. He's going to try to survive. Go downstairs, then go back up.
Dwight Cooper's stunned, and he cannot block this onslaught. You can see Andre Bishop now is employing a lot of defense. He has those hands up high, trying to protect that cut eye. If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Andre Bishop. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Goes up top with a right hand.
Unload! Unload!
Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He has his target. He lands a straight right. Dwight Cooper's clearly affected by that. Great combination from Bishop. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep going.
Blocks the headshot. A hammering hook by Cooper. Bishop now able to land that left hook to the body against Cooper. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Cooper's able to land a nice, clean left hand. See, this is exactly what Andre Bishop's corner has been telling him. You got to keep those hands up. You have to protect that cut. He cannot allow Cooper to have a target to go after. Halfway through round number 4. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Andre Bishop.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
This is a real concern now for Andre Bishop as Dwight Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. He could get a TKO victory here if that continues. Now that looks like a middleweight fighting a heavyweight there. Look at the hand speed from Bishop.
And that's exactly the advantage he was going to need coming into this fight to beat the bigger man.
Move your head!
Cooper's banged by a right hand. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
Cooper's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Bishop snapping that jab. Wow, is he defensively sound? You can actually see how heavy Bishop is breathing right now. He's desperate to get some air into those lungs.
He better close that mouth before he's desperate to get his jaw wired.
Bishop's slugging style is really paying off here, Teddy. We're in the middle rounds of these fights, and it's clear to me who's controlling this.
Yeah, well, the reason it's clear to you is he's got the fight in the quarters, in the dimensions he wants it, in nice and tight.
Halfway into round number 5 here.
Hey, shake it off.
Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Here's what so many like about Andre Bishop, the ability to block and attack. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Give credit to Dwight Cooper. He has gone on the attack against that cut over the eye of Andre Bishop. He's trying to earn himself a TKO victory here. Cooper's at his best when the he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Dwight Cooper's legs can't fail him now. Oh my, is he taking damage. Bishop taking advantage of the countering opportunities, getting that right hand over Cooper's jab. Look at that combination by Andre Bishop. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Up top with the right hand. Andre Bishop needs to be so careful right now that the ref doesn't stop that fight because Cooper is landing punch after punch against that cut eye. Cooper's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Carisi stresses to Andre Bishop to control every second of the 3 minutes of a round. He did so in that last round.
Yeah, and the way he did it was by controlling range. He's very good at making sure he's the master of distance.
Now Bishop looking to counter Cooper, gets that right hand over Cooper's jab. A crushing 2-punch combo by Andre Bishop. Cooper's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Did you see that? He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
No, he should have been on the inside. He pulled out into a world of trouble, a world of punches.
Cooper's rising back up. That takes some guts.
Don't stay in one spot.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Cooper's lack of defense right now is showing up. His opponent's scoring with the right hand consistently.
Yes, he's found the target for that early on, and he's just staying with it. Nothing fancy.
It has been a very consistent night by Andre Bishop. He has built up a lead on the scorecards, and nothing but good praise coming from trainer Gus Carisi.
And he has such...
He got caught by that right hand. He never saw it coming. He may be looking to clinch here. Cooper's just being swarmed. He just got stunned. He got absolutely nailed.
Finish with the hook. That's okay. Pay him back.
He scores with the jab. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Dwight Cooper's hurt bad by a right hand. He turned things around, and now is a big shot. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Andre Bishop saw his own blood and became a raging bull. The knockout over Dwight Cooper is his.
DL has agreed to a fight between you and Kobe Nichols. If we beat Nichols, we'll be in the top 10.
What are the conditions?
He says there aren't any.
There's always conditions with DL.
I'm sure we'll find out what they are. But we really need this fight.